In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use different modes such as video settings, photo settings, tuning, gimbal settings, camera settings, and playback. First, press the menu button and simply use the joystick to browse around to different options. The record button acts as an enter button. If you want to go back, simply press menu again. Let's go ahead and select the video settings icon. Here, you have the ability to choose the different video settings, which include normal, video mode, slow motion, and time-lapse. If you press resolution, you can select resolution and frame per second depending on your preference. K1 is a 4K camera, but you can also shoot slow motion at 120 and 240 frames per second. Photo settings allows you to select different photo options including single, burst, and time-lapse mode. If you have single mode on, you'll have the option to select night mode and self-timer mode. Under burst mode, you can take up to 30 continuous photos. Tuning mode is for professional use only. If you turn on the Pro setting, you have the ability to select white balance, ISO, and EV based on your shooting preference. Even though tuning mode might be a very useful mode for some professionals, we recommend using the K1 without tuning mode on. The playback button gives you the ability to preview and playback what you recorded and delete it if you don't like it. If you go into camera settings, you will see many options here, including Wi-Fi, display, orientation, default mode, beep sound, external microphone volume, video format, quick recording, date, time, SD card format, reset camera, and information. Wi-Fi. If you go into Wi-Fi, you can check your Wi-Fi ID and password. This information is needed to sync with the K1 app for iOS and Android, which will be launched in February. Display. In the display mode, you can set up and choose screensaver and screen display time. On-screen display. In this on-screen mode, you can have it set up to have all the LCD icons disappear after a certain amount of time if you wish. Grid. If you wish to have a grid on your screen, you can simply turn on the grid menu. Orientation. Orientation gives you the ability to move the camera upside down. This menu gives you the same ability as when you press the trigger and move the joystick to the right. This mode can be selected under Orientation mode. Orientation mode is very important for shooting at a low angle. Default mode. You can select and set up your default mode for videos and photos. Beep. Beep mode gives you an option to change the beeping sound volume. Some people like the high volume for the beep sound. Some people like it low, but for me personally, I like to turn it off. External microphone volume. External microphone volume mode gives you the ability to change the sound levels when you're recording. You can choose from low, normal, and high. Video format. Video format has two options, including NTSC format for the US and PAL format for Europe. You can select the type of video format depending on your preference on how you want to have your video output to be formatted. Quick recording. Under quick recording, the K1 will automatically start recording after the device is turned on. Date and time. You can change the date and time here in this mode. SD card format. SD card format mode gives you an ability to reformat and delete everything on your memory card. Reset camera. As you can imagine, you can reset everything in the camera except Wi-Fi, date, and time. Information. You can check your firmware version in this mode. Gimbal setting. Lastly, I would like to show you different modes in the gimbal setting. In this gimbal setting, you will find inverted joystick, auto calibration, and reset gimbal function. Speed. Your gimbal speed can be selected here. You can choose your gimbal to move slow, normal, and fast. For the best result, we recommend setting your gimbal at a slow speed. Inverted joystick. Inverted joystick will swap the controls for your joystick. This mode can be very helpful if you want to shoot upside down from a low angle. So please make sure that the camera is in follow mode. Auto calibration. Auto calibration can be performed when you see that your camera is tilted to the side. When performing calibration, please place the K1 on a flat surface. After calibration, your K1 will be perfectly balanced again, and make sure that you restart your K1 when asked on your screen. Gimbal reset. This process resets and initializes your gimbal settings. In this tutorial, we spent some time learning about the different modes that the K1 has to offer and how to use them in real life. In the next tutorial, we'll be going over some of the professional features and go over some cautions associated with using the K1. Thank you for watching the second REMOVU K1 tutorial.